Number one challenge is that our existing power grids were designed 140 years ago.
The production of energy has to change. Consumption is up, traditional production is being phased out, and renewable, clean energy has to be the future. But making this cost-effective has been tough.
We are the energy company of the future, and I assure you, we're going to start decentralizing the power grid at light speed.
Rex Energy's Scott Graham may be able to just flick the switch to solve the problem.
Number one challenge is that our existing power grids were designed 140 years ago. In 1882, our transmission and distributed energy network, the majority of that was installed in the 50s and 60s with a 50-year life expectancy. Princeton University recently wrote a study indicating that over the next 8 years, they anticipate a 40 to 60% increase in peak energy demand.
Wow.
Well, we're being told to curtail our energy consumption now.
Because the grids can't take it?
They just can't take it.
Okay.
So we must decentralize the existing energy network in order to perpetuate our future energy security. It has to happen.
Right, is that because there's a need then to fill energy, or is that going to put more pressure on the actual grid?
Well, we need to produce energy during the evening. The other problem that we have is multi-tenant buildings are the most disadvantaged energy consumers on planet Earth.
Really?
Yeah, they are, because there's no equitable way to share the roof space, and the energy retailers know it. They price gouge these specific consumers knowingly that they can't access renewable power.
Oh, so because they can't go put solar on their roofs, they're charging them what, more?
Exactly. Wow. Yeah, because they know that they're boxed in, right? So they're disadvantaged. So what we set out to do, we said, well, okay, we need to decentralize the power grid, which means that we need to have renewable energy generation situated in an urban region. Well, what if we do that? What if we use the largest roofs, which are none other than multi-tenant buildings? Okay. They're the largest roof spaces that we have. A little house is a little house.
Yes.
But if you have a massive multi-tenant building, now we're talking about an actual power plant, right? And then if we install then energy storage, right? Now we're talking about overproducing energy during the day, storing it for evening usage, and turning that entire building into a self-sustaining renewable energy ecosystem, right? That can drive down their cost of energy equitably.
We hear a lot of noise about battery technology. It's not quite up to date, it's not up to scratch, it's not effective. Look, tell me about yours.
This product here is not a battery tech. This is an integration tool for renewable energy generation and battery tech. So we go to a building owner and we say, building owner, we're going to transform energy from an expense to a revenue stream. We're going to give you 5% of our annual revenue for roof rent. You rent the inside of your building, why not the roof? And then all of the tenants, we're going to drive your cost of energy down by 20%. We're going to save you all 20%. We're going to drop your carbon emissions to virtually zero. And congratulations, we're your new power company. And here's the other great thing about it. When the power grids need help, right, 7 to 9 p.m., they're at peak energy consumption, they don't have enough energy in their network to supply, we can purge the energy stored, that we have, let's say, 18 hours of stored energy at a site, we can purge that in a matter of 30 minutes or an hour to the grids to help them. And you know, obviously we would be paid to do that.
And so this is how you're solving that issue too of the grids not being up to scratch.
Exactly.
You can do it within your community, in the ecosystem.
You can imagine 100 of these throughout a sprawling urban region. They can inhale and exhale energy to the network.
That's amazing. So for the smart investor, where's the opportunity here?
Look, the opportunity is we're deploying these. We're going to start the process of deploying these all throughout Australia right now. We are the energy company of the future, and I assure you, we're going to start decentralizing the power grid at light speed, and that's precisely what this was built to do.
That's an amazing statement. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
Good luck.
Very much. Thank you.